Schneeman digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And now one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Line drive, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do.
Steer. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double. Here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. Kyle Mansardo getting ready to hit. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So up next, Travis Bazzana.
Ball, that's out.
And now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him. Now around second, going for third.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good...
Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's there. He's got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Ripped to right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Daniel Schneeman. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Carrying well. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 5-zip.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up. Not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach will hit for a high average as well.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. The other way, and he beats the shift. And at first, now it's the right fielder, Chase Delauder. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That'll end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping in, Kyle Manzardo.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one way in. Sends him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. At the plate, Travis Bazzana. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Tries to get back and save. So a man at first. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. Runner on the go. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 7-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boone.
One down. Angel Martinez will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
That's out.
The 1-0. Swings over the top of that.
They're being just too aggressive at the plate right now. They clearly wanted to go for it early in this one, but it's mostly just resulted in swings and misses. Maybe it's time to slow things down just a little bit.
2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Foul ball. Swing and a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Bailey, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one in the air. Steer settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Daniel Schneemann. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Jose Ramirez.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side to Elliott, second for 1 and 2. What a play. Now at the plate, Chase DeLauder. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Gets him to Chase after that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's the third. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Kyle Manzardo.
The first baseman, number 9, Kyle Manzardo.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. And now Travis Bazzana. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 8-5. 1 down. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One, 2 now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Angel Martinez. 1 for 2.
Martinez.
That's outside.
And the 1-0. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-5.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly up in with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now Patrick Bailey. 2 down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. goes just foul. The 1-2. That's a ball.
Inside.
Tried the sweeper.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. 2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
Yeah.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Daniel Schneemann. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now Bader up to the plate.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
The Padres trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Giants tie it up. It's 3. So here's Bader now.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now Bader up to the plate. This one in the air, center field. Merrill under it. And there's one down. So now, with one away and a man at second, Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just misses there. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here's Matt Chapman.
Yeah.
Runner at second, 2 down. Just missed. That one at triple digits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
can't jump up to this non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's the turn of one? Here was the me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. Tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
That's a ball.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a miss, strike one. Fouled off. He was late.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging. So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Base hit. Hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw. So 2 down. Digging in, Hunter Goodman. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that drops foul. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one ripped right center field. Dives and he can't hang on. Sizemore digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Here's the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. On to first.
He's out.
One out. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Grady Sizemore digs in now.
Number 24, Grady Sizemore.
In the air, left field. Collins under it. And a quick out, number 1. So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Grady Sizemore. 0 for 3 in this one. Base hit right field. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base. Grady Sizemore digs in for the Guardians.
The center fielder, number 24, Grady Sizemore.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Liner caught it set. Next to hit, Grady Sizemore. He's 0 for 1.
That's out.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Grady Sizemore, the next to hit.
Ball inside.
The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young son of the. We just pray that we get old, man.
All right, ready to get underway. Zach Neto digs in now.
Ball. Hut.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Woo, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. That's too low.
No, that's low.
And that's ball 3.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Trout. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Rodriguez drop step going back. Gone. All right, first pitch coming up. Zach Neto getting ready to hit. And we're underway from Seattle. Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air to left center. And there's 1 down.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty. And now batting Mike Trout.
Yeah.
The 0-1. That one in there to Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
So the tying run at second. Hard liner. Oh, he can't hang on. Jimenez scores. And now they trail by 1. Now the second run is in. Tag out. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
So the tying run at second. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Outside. Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. Caballero. And that ends the inning. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout. That could get the inning back under control on the mound.
The Rangers with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. They get the force, and that is a... At the plate, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 2. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Finds its way through, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trip. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. But they cut it to 1 as the run. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a pop-up. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Wyatt Langford digs in now. 1 for 2.
Ball.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. If you take that pitch, gets...
And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it 2-away down. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Don't listen. Feel the sound.
Huge strikeout there.
Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon, and all the people in the land were very happy. Oh no, let me finish the book.
Sorry, Mommy.
And the people came to the king's side cheering. Hooray! The sun has come out. And the king began to sing.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day's begun. I ain't got nothing to do. I like the way.
Stepping in, Willie McGee. Foul ball there. In the air to left center. Mangum on his way over. Pulls it down and he back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Willie McGee getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move. And the inning is over. Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Willie McGee. This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. Back to the top of the order. Now, Willie McGee.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close. Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back in.
Digging in, Willie McGee.
One.
Into center and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are...
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Seiya Suzuki, the next come to hit.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want.
Now this one gets through. Fires it to the plate. Safe. In comes the run from second. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate.
Nope, that's inside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Outside low, 3-1 now.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Outside, that's a ball.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. To the left side, but it is well foul. And that one finds its way through. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've tied. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. So the tying run at second. Up and in, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the... Runner in scoring position, no outs. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. So the tying run at second. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Nope, outside.
And the 1-0. Late swing fouled off. Man at second. And fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Cubbies with only 1 out left. And half up to hit. 0-1 down.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
In the dirt, the throw to third. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Look around, search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind.
Brian Dozier, the next twin up to hit.
What do you
Started
got?
after it, appeal to first. And he held up. Man at second. Up the middle. Throws to first. One goal. Now, Brian Dozier grounded out to short in his first trip. In the air, right field. Carpenter moving under it. Out. Number. Dozier in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Oh, the throw is over his head. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Everybody's going to be safe. So digging in, Brian Dozier. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to third. Inning over on the ground out. So 2 on with 2 away. Brian Dozier, the next to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a flyout. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brian Dozier, the next twin up to hit.
Nope, outside.
Buxton leads off second with nobody out. The 1-1. And a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. 1 out. Runner at second. Brian Dozier getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first. Play is made, 2 out. So up next, Brian Dozier has grounded out a couple of times. And that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and that goes foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Brian Dozier and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. On the ground. And that's just foul. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. Out of here. A 3-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind.
At the plate, Brian Dozier. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Larnach around third. Runner from second crosses the plate. In half up to hit. And the 0-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags from third, and they strike first. Back here at the friendly confines. Stepping in, Ian Happ. And a foul ball. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Way inside. Hacks and misses. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through it for the... So 2 down, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And the lefty with the 0-1. Tapped softly on the ground. De La Cruz handles, throws to first. Happ is Ian Happ up to hit. And that one fouled off. Bush, the runner at third. Horner at first with no outs. Pulls it in, 1 away. Next to hit, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. And Ian swings through it. Stays alive. Left field, going back on this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses.
Outside. That's the ball.
1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta show those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You're just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack. Over your head, I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5-minute rice. Then I'm Germany, baiting, tossing it.
Stepping in, Adam Jones. And it's fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Springer gets under it. And there's one down. So a runner at third, 2 outs. Adam Jones getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time. There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Outside low, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Going. Gone.
I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. I'm internationally known, yo. I'm internationally known when I be on the mic. So all hail the honorable.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. The 0-1. That one way inside. Here's a 1-1. That one missed. Outside. Ball 3. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Back to work. 3-2 now. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. He's in there. He was 1 down. David Ortiz will hit next. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jose Bautista and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Fouls away the first offering.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run at third here at the bottom of the 7th. Ball 1 there. And that's down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a good eye there.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 3-2 on the way. Got him looking for the strikeout. Go-ahead run is at third. Jose Bautista next up for the Blue Jays. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Go-ahead run on base. Jose Bautista, the next to hit. Fouls away the first offering.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 2 outs. And now it's even up. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jose Bautista and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground.
No, foul ball.
And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Out to short. Walls sends it to first. They miss a big chance to take the lead. Go ahead run is a third. Jose Bautista next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3.
Ball, that's inside.
The Jays with the go ahead run at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone.
Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen her? Has she gone away? If anybody talks to her, please send her my way. Yeah, yeah.
First and second, no outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Ball, that's in.
There's a strike. And now 1 and 2. Fights it off. You'll see another. First and second, no outs.
Ball,
We're here in the
up.
top half of inning number 3. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Ball inside.
McMahon at second. Chisholm over at first with one away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Aye.
Swings through that high fastball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0-for-1. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a comer. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a romper. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando conmigo. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, ándolo. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, ándolo. Todo esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. Yo he apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Mi cuello está chili, Pablo Chile, paloma mami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las 2 cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Top boy, tengo mi top boy en London, Elian y esa. Top boy, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches, Tyson con la derecha. Shohei, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. vicioso, me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer.
What a feeling, getting that money.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. And pitching here today, Matthew Liberatore. Just about to get underway. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Number 31, Jake McCarthy.
And we're underway from St. Louis. That one's in there. That is strike two.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Stays alive. Fastball is outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Oh. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2-2 now. Just misses with that one. This to center field. And it drops in. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
First pitch swinging. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Gets under and pops it up. Weatherholt should have this one. And there's one away.
Batting third.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Step off throw to first.
No, he got it.
And he's back in safely. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there, it looks pretty.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll reach second with one away.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
One out, runner at second. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And there's the strike. Runner at second here, one gone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that one is lifted in the air. Weatherholt has a beat on it. Out number two.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Oh.
Man at second. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Foul ball there. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 1 and the Cardinals coming up. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. Digging in, J.J. Weatherholt.
This afternoon, the second baseman, number 26, J.J. Weatherholt.
That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And Chris, it's a bit shocking to see such a lefty-heavy lineup against a left-handed starter.
Yeah, but on this one, I wouldn't second-guess the manager just yet, Boog. You know, in 2024, Bryce Harper, Yordan Alvarez, Steven Kwan, and Kyle Schwarber all hit significantly better against left-handed pitchers than they did against righties. Sometimes lefty on lefty doesn't necessarily favor the defense.
Oh.
This one's driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. So he goes yard to left, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Alec Burleson now at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jaden Hill, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Senzatella also throwing. Tied up here in the early going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one in the air, center field. McCarthy on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting for the right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
No, that's a ball.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Out front, rip foul. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Johnston settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at one apiece. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. George Soriano. This is Willie Castro.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's a ball.
Swings over the top of that one. And a big swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Well, it was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly they with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Just missed. The 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Colorado's DH. Quick toss to first. Tovar dives back in safely. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance though. Right to the backstop. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Whoa.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout.
need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When we relax and dance with me. Whoa. Hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. Love. You spin my heart around. Full 360. You spin my heart around. Full 360.
Little swagger when I step, walk in looking like a jet, feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. She be in the city, opposite of innocent. And Benny told up friends to bring a friend. Took a girl from the to the podium. Now the guys in here, high sodium. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock her nexus. I forget that we got it.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. Coming up on the first pitch, Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
And we're underway from Fenway. The 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two here. Got him swinging. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Suarez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. To third, Durbin. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Fenway Park. And getting the start for Baltimore, Kyle Bradish. Digging in, Jaron Duran.
This afternoon, the left fielder, number 16, Jaron Duran.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. And that one ripped to left. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
In there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Got him. Now 2 out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Outside, and that's ball 1.
Ball.
Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Ball.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
Two now. Outside with a breaking ball. Jeremiah Jackson next to bat for Baltimore. And a payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. On the ground to the left. Safe. He beats it out, and a go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
That is it. The designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Ranger Suarez out of the game. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slate. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Here's the 0-2. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Late swing, foul to the left. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball one, no strikes.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. That's a base hit. The throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Oh, 1 now. That one is absolutely belted. That's a base hit. Run scores. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, and he's out on the tag.
That is not The second baseman, Jackson Torres.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. Mayo off of first with 2 away. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Sound like it's supposed to. I won't break the code. Young try not to. We just pray that we get old. My is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the zone. Calling my from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young in the ghost. I'm blessed like I run with the Pope. If I'm on a yacht, got my on the boat. I'm not like you they wanna be broke. When it got cold, I wanted a coat. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some. I'm trying to be the richest little you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with mama didn't know. This might be the realest I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of we was soap. I'm just being modest, I could get it low. Don't care who the hottest, this is low. Pull up in Prada, probably with ya. Now they calling me handsome. Ain't call for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina whip, powder blue. Never was providing, talking how they riding, homie, I was riding too. In public housing, tried to violate me and Chetty talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of it like I got it. Now they calling me handsome. Ain't call for the two-step, and I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we got it. Carolina.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab in this one, Kyle Freeland. Ready to go? Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
The right fielder, number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr.
In the air, left field. Johnston on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. And the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Here comes Manny Machado. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just settling in here at Coors Field. On the ground, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Runner at second here, one gone. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
That is it. The center fielder, number 3.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
2 on, 1 out.
Nope. Ball one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Batting six, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Gets there. He's under it. And that's the third out. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in Denver. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Michael King. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
The center fielder, number 31, Jake McCarthy.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. That one knocks against the fence. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jason Adam up and throwing. Morahome warming up as well. Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. One-two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Number 7 swings through it for strike one. One out and a runner at second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. McCarthy, the runner at second with one away. Not close, and it deflects away. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike three.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Swing, appeal to first, and yes, he did. He went around. Runner at third, 2 away. Way out front for strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The 0-2. And that one missing low. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Out to center. And that is the third out of the inning. So they work around the leadoff double. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Padres 1 and the Rockies nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jaden Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Hill, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
What do you got?
Swing at the 1-1. Looked on to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
That one ripped, but foul. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Brennan Bernardino, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Senzatella getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's low.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Song wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Freddie Fermin.
Aye!
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one in the air right field. Freeman on the run towards the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab.
In love, honey, you know it's true. What since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel. It make you walk so high that it takes so long to heal. this habit that it's been paying now for so very long.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Getting the nod on the mound, Sean Burke. All right, just about ready for baseball. Chandler Simpson now at the plate.
Number 14, Chandler Simpson.
And we're underway here on the south side of Chicago. Bunting for a hit. And he barehands it. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Batting second, the third baseman.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Ball one.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Quick toss to first. Simpson dives back in safely. And the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
There's a strike. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 2-1. In the air, foul off first. He's got it, and there's one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game. Gonna lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Late swing fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and he hit him.
That ball got him. Perfect.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ricky Palacio.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field. Antonacci brings it in with a nice running grab. So they strand a pair. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here on the south side. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The left fielder, number 17, Sam Antonacci.
Now the 0-1. On the ground. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Batting second, the third baseman, began.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
The 1-0.
That was straight queso right there.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Ripped to short. Tosses to first.
Out.
2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Ball inside.
Two down, nobody on.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him swinging. Out number 3. We played an inning. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That misses. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Sir Anthony Dominguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Newcomb also getting ready. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
That one in there across the letters. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Victor.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Burke departs, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now,
White Sox going with a new arm, Grant Taylor.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Next to hit, Hunter Fiducia, and fouled off. Just
yep,
missed.
That ball went out.
In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. A 3-run homer. The Rays strike first. It's 3-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Drops one down in front of the plate. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Grant Taylor out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now,
number 63 on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson digs in now. This guy can absolutely run around the goal.
Off the plate, ball one.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Check on the runner. Walls.
No,
back
he's in
in
there.
on the dive. Man at second. Throws to first in time. One out in the second.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, number 13, Junior GURABO.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
DIAZ.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
Aranda, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. That one the other way, and that is that.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. And the Joes of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington receive their brief and brew, while lead fills the pipelines in a Detroit County school.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Mariners.
On the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert. All right, ready to get underway. Here is Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, number 25, Gleyber Torres.
Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Just off the outside edge. Ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Just getting started here in Seattle. Sliced hard but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2-2. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under this one. 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, number 13, Dylan.
So up next, Dylan Dingler. And a curve is down and in.
Ball inside.
Gilbert, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Tapped softly on the ground. Crawford. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ferrer also throwing. 2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Dingler around third. Safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Hit hard on the ground is short. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back in Seattle and taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ground ball right side. Torres on to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Singy, I'm not sure what the manager's thinking putting this many lefty bats in the order against this southpaw starter.
Yeah, I might be trying to get in the head of the pitcher out there. It's definitely not your traditional lineup, Boog. I can tell you from experience.